Ladies and gentlemen, mic check. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called Quarantine Zone. It's my first day on the job, so go easy on me, and I take my job very seriously, okay? I don't know what I'm about to get myself into, but I'm gonna take that shit seriously, okay? Ain't nobody getting past me while I'm on the job, okay? Let's do it. Hopefully it's not too loud. I don't know what I'm doing.
Finally awake, Commander.
Hey, you're finally awake.
On some sunny beach. Not the best fantasy these days, huh? Anyway, welcome back to reality.
Anyway.
Almost there. Checkpoint Alpha. They've been holding out, but they need reinforcements. That means us. Alright, get ready. You're dropping in 20. And Commander, watch your step out there.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Oh, we're just here.
You are all aware of this situation.
Who the hell is that?
He's overrun by a zombie virus. And while not everyone has turned into a zombie, we need to try to save them.
While not everyone is turning into a zombie.
Make sure the infected don't get into the zone.
Yes, sir.
That's your job.
That's my job.
Let's hurry to the checkpoint and start examining the survivors.
Alright, well let me make sure I know what I'm doing. Oh god, why is this so... Oh god, why is this so sensitive? Well, let me turn my sensitivity down here. We'll go a nice little 69 prime gaming sensitivity. Move this over here so it's not in my way. Yeah, that's pretty good to me. Oh shit, hold on, it went to 68, dude. I can't be patrolling if I'm not on the perfect sensitivity, you know what I mean? What are my controls? I didn't even look at that. Gameplay, sound, video. See subtitles, got it, cool. First day on the job. First day on the job. Ain't nobody getting through on my watch. Evacuation not ready. Is that an elephant? Hell yeah. This game's got an elephant? Sick. Let's hurry to the checkpoint and examine the survivors. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna stand here. Okay. Hey, fellas. Kelly. It's my first day. Okay. Hey man, what's up, dude? It's my first day. I'm a little nervous. Hurry to the checkpoint and start examining survival. Keep it together, Kelly. Keep it together. Oh, we get money? All right.
Just shout next, and the soldiers will let the survivor.
Call a survivor for inspection. You can call only one person at a time. Okay. I've been staring into the mirror for a long time. Next!
So, the first survivor. Approach him. Take a
Can you not get so close to my face, please, just in case you cough?
symptoms that immediately catch your eye. Of course there are. Just look at how red his head is. You absolutely must record this symptom on the symptom map.
On the symptom map. Okay, to be fair, being red in the face... Look, listen. Being red in the face is not all that bad, alright? Maybe he's a little flustered. Oh, sorry. Symptoms. Here are all the known symptoms and probability of infection. Mark the detected symptoms to decide where to allocate the survivor. Be careful, there may be multiple symptoms. Survivors may try to hide them, but later you will have tools to detect them more easily. Okay. Okay, he has red skin. Not a sign of infection. Redness of the skin is extensive. That word. A localized intense redness of the skin caused by the dilation of dermal vessels in most cases. Dermal vessels in most cases. The cause is an individual reaction to environmental changes. Dude, that explains so much. That explains my situation. I mean, not this situation, but this situation. You know what I mean? All right. Market. To assign the survivor further, use the distribution map. After you have identified and marked all the symptoms, you must decide on the survivor's allocation. Send those to quarantine whose symptoms do not clearly indicate whether they are infected or not. You can examine them again in the following days. For elimination, those you are sure are infected. The survivor block for those whose symptoms did not raise suspicion. They will be evacuated from there and you will receive the corresponding reward. Okay. Okay.
This subject only shows one symptom, but it's unclear. Send him to quarantine so we can monitor him for a while.
Alright, Jerry. The boss man says you gotta go to quarantine, dude.
Look for symptoms. Mark them.
Don't worry, Jerry. We'll talk later, man. You're gonna be just fine.
Good luck.
Oh, I'm just on it. Okay, I can zoom in with right click. What else can I do? Q, W. Can we? Okay. C.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn.
I'm so insanely calm right now.
Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
All right, outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves next. How are you doing today, sir? Can you please don't?
I'm just tired. Not sick.
Please don't stand so close to me, sir. All right, let me get a good look at you. Is there any way... Oh, I got tools. A combined device for scanning a patient's health. It accesses pulse and temperature using color indicators to highlight abnormalities. Scanner, stethoscope, syringe, pistol? What the hell? Dude, there's so much shit. He looks pretty normal to me. Does he have any discharges? Nose pus, a nosebleed, mouth blood, eye pus. Indicators. Elevated temperature, high temperature, elevated pulse, extreme pulse. What if he's just nervous? Dude, what if he's just nervous? It's not any clear indication. Hold on, wait, let me move myself real quick. I'll go over here. I'll go like right, let's go right here. Just so you guys can see Larry Parker. So, you said you're married? Anyway, alright, baggage weapons, if he has zombie baggage. Sign of infection. Okay. Excuse me, sir. It's my first day. Just give me a second. Okay, that's a sick breath. Okay. Okay, that's a viral breath. Okay. Or he's just practicing his growls. Oh my god. Okay. 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 You don't have any of these, sir. Don't worry. Yellowing of the eyes. I mean, yellowing of the eyes is still pretty serious. You should probably get that looked at, you know? Pale skin? That's not even pale. That's just straight up gray. Herpes is not a sign of infection. I mean, it technically is.
quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for
Herpes is definitely a sign of infection.
belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing.
It's just not the, I guess, not the infection that you're looking for. Okay, so herpes passes when you're in a zombie apocalypse. It's the only time that herpes is okay is when you're in a zombie apocalypse, guys. No, it's not. Red bruising. That's more than red bruising. That's just a straight up, like, looks like half her skin got peeled off. Necrosis, a bite mark, skin cuts, bruises. Bruising is fine. A red bruise is possible. Skin rash. Okay, sounds and then objects. All right. Okay. Good to know. Okay. If I was Larry, I'd be shitting my pants for how long I'm keeping this guy. I'm sorry, dude. Actually, you know what? I got the spot. Right here. Right here. Boom. There it is. So now you guys can see all the symptoms and you can see our victim. I think you're good. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have. No. Wait. No, he doesn't have that. I'm sorry. He doesn't. No. He doesn't have that. That's not. No, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have anything. Larry Parker. 18? 18? What the hell? I'm about to send him off to. I'm about to send him to get shot just for lying about his age. What the fuck? Dude, what is the zombie apocalypse doing to people? 18? Bro, your neck looks like the skin of a fucking rotisserie chicken. 18. Bro, that hairline says at least 45. 18. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. Bro, you're going into quarantine just to be safe from everybody else. I know you're not sick, but guys, fellas, can I get some tools? Are there any tools that I can use? Dude, I'm saying I got to the quarantine zone just to keep them away from everybody else in case there's children around. What are these? Food? Okay. Fuel? Where's my inspection stuff? Holy shit, sprint in a video game. Oh my god. What's going on over here? Oh. Can I climb up this? Where do I go to... Alright. Where are my tools? Alright. Anyway. Next! Sir, you need to not be...
Beaten by a dog, not a zombie.
Alright, first of all... Okay. Okay, clearly... Hey, Phil? Put this guy down for the red zone. Alright, Kelly, don't fuck up on your first day on the job. Matthew Bell. Okay, so this guy's 60, but that other guy was 18? Yeah, something got y'all's brains fucked up.
Wait, why are they closing the door?
You're gonna be just fine, man. Yeah, you just take a step right. Yeah, right in here.
That's it for today. Hit the bumps. We've
Oh.
got another long day tomorrow.
Damn. It was a long. It was a long ass day. Command room. All right, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Valid elimination. Quarantine maintenance costs $600. Base maintenance, $150. So we profited. We profited $150. Nice. Clearly a human mouth. Yeah, someone just took a nice big chunk.
Check out everyone in quarantine.
Okay. First, check out everybody else in quarantine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Yep. How are we doing today, fellas? If you send people to quarantine, check them the next day. Perhaps their symptoms have changed and a final decision on their allocation can be made. Re-examine the survivors you have sent to quarantine. Those whose symptoms have disappeared can be sent to the block. If a survivor was infected and you leave them in quarantine for 2 days, they will turn into a zombie and kill everyone else in the cell. Cleansing kills everyone in quarantine.
Great. He is
Identification
still
verified.
alive.
Quarantine
Go over
status
to him
stable.
and
No
call him in
incidents
for a
reported.
recheck.
Okay. Go over him and call him for a recheck. All right, sir. Can you just step over here for me, please?
I was
He
helping others
doesn't
out
show
there.
that
Look,
previous
no
symptom
bites.
anymore.
Oh my God.
So he can be moved to the block.
I mean, honestly, I don't think he had anything wrong with him in the first place. Can I use some of this? Collagen. For better joints? And nails. And nails, by the way. And scalp. And hair. Yep. Hair, what is it? Hair, nails, and... There was like one more. What are the collagen vitamins? What do they do for you? Hair, skin, and nails. Yep. Thank you. All right, sir. All right, Larry Parker, Mr. 18 from New York, Division Road to be exact. Dude, I don't know what stress has been going on in your life where you are 18, but holy shit, man. You're like that one Robin Williams movie or some shit. So I'll just put you off as, you know, someone to keep an eye on, but not too much of an eye on. A different kind of eye on, you know what I mean? You, sir, you're good to go to the block.
Oh God. I
Tools
made it.
help you spot symptoms faster.
Sure.
Grab the scanner.
Scanner?
Identification verified.
Okay. One to select my scanner. Okay. Use one to detect external symptoms under clothing. Combined with UV flashlight, FF, to detect hidden symptoms that are not visible to the naked eye.
Now, call in the next one and use the new tool on him.
Wait, unlock?
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare
Okay.
your belongings for inspection.
All right, Jerry. Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
Just allergies. I've had them since I was a kid.
Ooh, I don't know about that, sir. I'm gonna have to take a look. Okay, so I'm noticing a little bit of a skin rash around your neck, sir. Let me just take a look at your tits. And I'll take a look at your... Not tits. Yeah, let me just get a look-see here with my UV light. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Peep the grippers. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. I appreciate it. I'm just going to check your back here. Everything's looking pretty okay, except for that skin rash. Don't worry, Chad, I'm not talking out loud in case I don't want to scare him. check your shoulder here. Looks pretty good to me. Gotta check underneath your armpit, sir. If you can just... That's fine. Just check your shoulder here. Alright, well, that skin rash is looking a little, Skin rash is looking a little... At least I think that's what that is. Definitely not freckles. Put him down for a skin rash around the neck and upper part of his chest. Looks like he has a little bit of bruising around the eyes as well. But that could just be dark circles. So we'll do that. Yeah, that red skin. Sir, let me I'm just gonna check your face one more time. Okay, so his skin's no longer red. Skin's no longer red, so we can chalk that up as... Chalk that up as... Okay. Alright, so we can take that symptom off. Okay, so we just have this one. Alright, sir. Well, we are going to, for the time being, do not fret, but just for safety, let me take off your red skin is cleared up, on the bright side. Your red skin is cleared up, so, but we're just concerned about this skin rash. So we're going to keep you in quarantine for now.
I feel fine. Please, don't do this.
And you're just gonna hang out for one more day.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
No incidents reported. All right, I think we're ready to continue the day. Next.
Come on.
How are you doing today, sir?
You don't need to check me. Just look in my eyes. I'm fine.
How about you look into my eyes? Do I look fine? Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to take off your hat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your cooperation. And we're just going to run a little scan on you here. I'm going to start off with just the normal light here. Check your back. Looks pretty okay. It's not okay. Looks pretty okay to me. Chad, it's not okay. I think he's got scratches. Alright, now I'm just going to check one more time using my my UV light here. Sir, thank you so much for your cooperation. I appreciate you. Looks like you got a little bruising there, but that's nothing to be too concerned about. I'm just gonna have to check your chesticle region here just for another split second. Arm looks good. Abdomen looks good. Taking a look here. Taking a look at what we got here. Looks like we got a little bit more bruising. But that's nothing to be concerned about, you know. It's pretty wild out there, sir. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mark you down for some bruises. Nothing to be concerned about. Other than that, it's got a few skin cuts on him. A little something that we should you know, stay monitoring. You know, nothing to be too mildly concerned about. You know, scratches happen. You know, you might have fallen, tripped, hit your head. You know, ran over some barbed wire or something. So we'll just pop you in quarantine for now, sir.
Kids in there, please.
He has kids in there? There's literally one person in the survivor block. He's lying. I know who's in the survivor block and who is not in the survivor block. All right, next.
I was bitten by a dog, not a zombie.
All right, sir. Well, I'm not going to assume you're blind, considering that you knew exactly where to go without a walking stick. So I'm going to have to ask you to take your sunglasses off for me, sir. All right. Let's start off with that face. Okay. A little bit of yellowing in the eyes. Phil, we got some yellowing in the eyes. Okay. Sorry, I was just talking to my coworker here. Let's see. Says here you're from Lincoln Center Plaza. What did you used to do for work, sir? A mime. Cool. All right. All right. I'm just going to take a look here at your chest region using my scanner. Thank you so much for your cooperation. I appreciate you. All right. Everything looks mildly okay. Just check underneath your armpit here. Thank you. And I'm just going to go down your lower back there. Things seems to check out on the first initial scan. Now I'm just going to run through my UV. Once again, thank you for your cooperation, sir. I appreciate you. Just going to run through your abdomen region one more time. Just going to run through your abdomen region one more time. Sorry for the distraction. And let's go ahead. Take a look on your backside here. Seems to be looking okay. All right. Just give me one quick second, all right? Phil, it's not okay. He's going to need to go to liquidation. Okay. All right, sir, I'm going to mark down your symptoms. You got a couple bruises that we're going to be assessing here real quick. Nothing to be too mildly concerned about. I'm just going to put you down for a little bit of yellow eyes. Now, that could be...
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Deborah, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to work!
Glasses and gloves.
Sorry, you have to forgive Deborah. She likes to talk over me. I'm going to put you down for yellow eyes, sir. You know, that's really nothing to be too concerned about, but, you know, we're just going to... you know, jaundice is in nowadays, so again, nothing to be too concerned about, but you know, still something we're going to keep monitoring. And I'm just going to put a couple of extra indicators here. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. And let me take one more scan here real quick for you, sir, just particularly around your clavicle region. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know, your gray mustache with your red hair is quite the combination. What build are you? Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, all right, sir. I have everything I need to look at and see. Thank you so much for your patience. And we are going to send you to what we like to call liquidation. It's basically like a water park. It's super fun.
Is this another checkpoint?
Yes. But it's a bit more fun than this one. You're going to have a blast.
Yes, sir.
Next! How are you doing today, ma'am?
I bit my lip, that's all. Look, see? It's not serious.
No, 100% not serious. You know, people get nervous. I bite my lip all the time, you know, both erotically and when I'm feeling nervous. I totally understand, ma'am. I'm still going to have to scan your, I'm going to scan your head and the rest of your body if that's perfectly okay with you. All right, let's get started. I'm just going to start with your neck region, and we're just going to make our way down. Put her down for bruising. You feeling any soreness in your arm, ma'am? Blink once for yes. All right, cool. Yeah. Seems like you got a little bit of bruising on your arm. Again, nothing to be too concerned about.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
That might be a little bit more than bruising, guys. I don't know. That's not just bruising. That's just straight up. That's just straight up like skin decay. I don't know about that one, y'all. Well, keep going, I guess. Love the hairdo, ma'am. Yeah, we're just gonna run up your legs here real quick. Let me check your toe beans as well, if you be so kind. Let me just run through those real quick. Thank you. All right. Let's take a look at that mouth for science. Okay. Bit your lip, but you elected to not grab a napkin, and you just wanted to let it just run down the bottom of your lip. I mean, I totally understand. You know, we gotta make haste. Times are tough. Check the top of your scalp there real quick. Okay. All right, I'm going to do a secondary scan. It's going to have a UV light just to check anything that I might have missed. So we're just going to go through one more time. And I'm just going to check the back here. Sorry, I'm a deep breather. Okay. And let me just run one more scan. Just particularly in this lower abdomen region. You said you had a bit of pain in your... said you had a bit of pain in your arm there? Yeah, definitely got some bruising there, but doesn't look to be too serious. You know, it might heal, you know, after a couple nights of bed rest, you know, put some ice on it. And speaking of liquids, frozen or not, more than likely, ma'am, I'm gonna have to send you off to this place we like to call liquidation. Super fun. It's where the best of the best get to go. Just gonna put your mouth blood down there for some, you know, just to clear everything up. So. Alright, I think I am done. We're going to send you off to liquidation. You put some ice on that, ma'am, and it should heal within the next 3 days.
Right?
Yeah, no.
Sir.
No, you're going to be fine. Sorry. She was uninfected? Wait, what? That was bruising? Bro, that was the most necrotic bruising I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, no. Damn it. I went 2 days. I went 1.5 days. I already fucked up. Alright, next.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn.
I was bitten
Prepare your
by a dog,
belongings for
not a
inspection.
zombie.
Remove your outer
Alright, well, I mean, I don't see any bite marks from what I can see right now, sir. There's no reason to freak out. I'm just going to take a look. Harold Bell from Boston. Nice. Red Sox fan? I'm just going to go ahead and do an initial scan on your body here, sir. What's your favorite baseball team? Cool. Good deal. Chat, that was the most necrotic bruising I've ever seen in my entire life. What? How is she not infected, bro? How is she not infected? Alright, everything seems to be looking good for my initial scan. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the UV just to make sure there was anything that maybe I missed or not. And it's looking pretty good in the abdomen region. I'm going to go ahead and check both of your arms and then your backside if that's okay with you, sir. I might have to chalk that down as a birthmark, y'all. Might have to just chalk that down as a birthmark. Could just be some weird-ass skin tag. Just go ahead and take one little look at your face. Got a little discoloration. Nothing too crazy though. Nice little highlight on the eyebrows and the scalp. Very, very nice. Love the hairstyle. All right. From what I'm gathering here, sir. Necrosis means that the body has stopped fighting the viral infection. The carrier of necrosis will turn into the infected. Yeah, like, I could chalk this up as bruising. But, like, dude, I thought the other one was bruising. 100% thought the other one was bruising. So, anyway. Sir, might just put it down either for possible, could be bruising, could be necrosis. I mean, we could put him in quarantine just for a day and see if the symptoms worsen. Yeah, why not?
What do you mean, just precautions?
Yeah, just some necessary precautions. We're just going to take a look at the little spot on your back, sir. It's perfectly okay.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
Dennis, I don't remember putting you in here. 0 days in quarantine. Jerry's still got 1 more day. His skin rash has gotten a little bit worse, but we'll wait to see what happens after day 2. Poor Harold, he looks so scared. Anyway, I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. We'll get a good night's rest. Anybody else? Get a good night's rest, and we'll continue on tomorrow. Yeah, I kind of fucked up with that invalid elimination. Damn, we lost a lot of money there. That's my fault.
Everyone you've checked and let through is staying in the block. And until the evacuation happens, you need to keep an eye on them. Make sure there's enough food and space. Let's focus on the base today.
Sure. Sounds good to me. Yo, Destroy, welcome back, baby. How was Boot? Open the base management screen. B for base. Oh shit, this looks... Here you can track the number of survivors, their condition, whether they are healthy or sick, the quantity of required and available resources per day, the statuses, and the level of current buildings. You can also upgrade them and build new ones. Ensure that the block has enough places and food for the number of survivors housed there. Otherwise, the healthy may begin to fall ill the next day, and the sick may die. Alright, we got 2 sick. Wait, what? Tents and dining hall. Number of places in all tents. It is displayed in red if the total number of places in all tents, all types, is less than the number of survivors in the block. What? Say that again. It is displayed in red if the total number of places in all tents, okay, all types, is less. Yo, Shreddy with the back-to-back.
And I am 11.
What are we playing? We're playing a demo called Quarantine Zone. I'm basically in charge of a zombie patrol quarantine. And it's my job to make sure that if anybody is infected, they're taken to liquidation, where they have themselves a nice little pool party in the afterlife. Or if they require quarantine, I send them off to quarantine. Or if they're good, I send them to the survivor block. And we just started. We're on like our 2nd day. So pretty fun. Pretty fun so far. It's actually a pretty nice little sim. Survivors are housed in the tents. Ensure that the total number of places in the tents is sufficient for everyone. If necessary, upgrade the current tents and build new ones. All right, number of places in the dining hall. Okay, so we need food. In the dining hall, survivors are fed daily. Ensure that there are enough places and food for the day. 1 serving of food is required per survivor. The food must be brought from the warehouse. Got it. Amount of buildings in the block. Amount of energy that a generator can produce. Amount of fuel in the generator. Okay. Generators supply energy to your buildings to produce 1 unit of energy. A generator requires 1 unit of fuel. Fuel must be brought from the warehouse. If there are more buildings than the generator can supply energy for, only those buildings have sufficient energy will operate. If the generator doesn't have enough fuel, then all buildings at the base may stop working. Okay.
As you can see,
Okay.
there's no food or fuel for today. They need to be brought in from the warehouse. But first, you have to buy these resources. Restock the warehouse.
Wait, it says there's food in the dining room. There's 7 food in the dining room. As you can see, there's no food or fuel. Am I tripping? They need to be brought in from the warehouse, but first you have to buy these resources. Restock the warehouse. All right, replenish.
Buy supplies and fuel for everyone in the block.
Okay. I mean, you think I made of money, bro? I mean, I guess I can buy these too.
Great. Now that the warehouse is loaded with supplies and fuel, you need to deliver them to the block. Head over to the warehouse.
Head over to the warehouse. Got it. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm here.
Load the supplies and fuel onto the cart.
Sure. Auto take. Auto take. And then what else do we need? We need food.
Pick up the cart.
Okay.
Now, deliver the supplies and fuel to the block.
Yes, sir. Brake acceleration, dude. Watch how I drift this shit. Get it all up in there.
The supplies need to go to the dining hall.
How's it going, fellas?
Fuel to the generator.
What's up, buddy? Oh, you're the guy that said you were 18. What are you talking to? All right. Bro's not 18, according to his records. Alright, food stored. Take the required resource from the cart by pressing left click and transfer it to the building's resource reception area, or press E for automatic transfer. Okay, so we need... So if I'm just... am I correct about this? So... Towers need energy. Energy consumption. Which one is, so which one? Person accommodates energy consumption. 1. Okay. Food consumption, food stored. Okay, so you need, okay, so you need this. Okay. Okay, fuel stored. Okay. Yeah, okay. Day shift has made me not be here, and it's sad. It's all good, Shreddy. I'm glad to have you here, baby.
Any attempts to leave the zone
That's
without
Deborah.
authorization will result in immediate consequences.
That's Deborah. She comes on the PA system every now and then.
Excellent. Everyone's fat today. Go get some sleep. We're not checking any new survivors today.
Okay.
There are reports of large zombie clusters in nearby areas. So we need to be ready.
Okay. She sounds thick. Mm-hmm. I'm still not sure about that whole map situation, but we'll figure that out. Hey, we made some money. Never mind. It cost me a lot of money. We made $70. Nice. Can we get 1 gifted per 50 cents we made? Was it? Any 35 gifters in the chat? All right, next day. Here we go. Oh shit.
Massive zombie attack.
Okay, okay. It's my third day. It's my third day. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. To protect the base from zombie clusters, you need to take control of a combat drone. I can do that. Move up, down, bombs, bait, airstrike, fire, switch weapon. Okay. Hanging bombs, ideal for covering a wide area. Okay, I don't have these. Mine trap that emits sound to lure nearby zombies and explodes. Multiple shells. Strike in a straight line. I lost signal. Okay. Loading! Oh, we gotta do better about the fucking. All right. What? We gotta do better about the fucking. We gotta do a little better about the firing assistance here, fellas. Am I the only one that's in charge of this shit? Oh, God. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright. You shred on a fingerboard or not? I used to have tech decks when I was younger. And yes, I fucked around with tech decks quite a bit.
Breathing-related symptoms. To check them, use this stethoscope. Pick it up from the table.
Yo, what's up, Phil? How we doing today, buddy? How's it hanging? Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna borrow this real quick. Thank you.
Identification verified. Quarantine status unstable. Incident detected.
Holy shit. I knew that motherfucker. I knew that motherfucker was gonna get infected. I knew that motherfucker was gonna get infected. There ain't no breathing to listen to, y'all. There ain't no breathing to listen to, y'all. Okay. Stethoscope. Lungs are clear. Breathing is healthy. Lungs show spots. Breathing is infected. Use the stethoscope to identify infected breathing, locate possible infection spots, and listen to the survivor's breathing. Comparing it to the breathing examples in the symptom map, breathing in spots can be healthy, sick, or infected. An indirect sign of infected breathing can be coughing and a high wave amplitude on the stethoscope. Oh, I see. Okay. So it shows up on the stethoscope. Got you. I'm going to keep it a buck. That person is not breathing very correctly. This is how I clear. All right. Well, playing game of Skate with other streamers or pro riders would be a ton of fun. I met and made hobies with all the skate stations dudes at SLC. Oh yeah, that was pretty fun, dude. I did see that. That looked pretty cool. Records could be absolutely positively fabricated. Possibly. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Flacco. Government shutdown got me fucked up. They owe me some motherfucking money. Dude, let them get it. They better give you your money, man. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for the resubs. I appreciate y'all. Chat, we're going to be doing Water Park Simulator. We're about 75 subs away from hitting that goal. Might even do a 24-hour to celebrate hitting 300 subs again. I appreciate you guys hanging, man. All right, here we go. It's a new day. Fellas, hey, lock in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Phil, right here, baby. Let's have a good day. All right, here we go. I've got one of these. And we got one of these. Next!
Come on.
How are you doing today, ma'am?
I bit my lip. That's all. Look, see? It's not serious.
I've never seen somebody cough and talk at the exact same time. That is super impressive. But I'm going to have to ask you to take your sunglasses off if that's okay. Thank you. Now look directly into the light for me, man. Is it okay if I talk to you from back here?
And wait for your turn. Prepare your
All right.
belongings for
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna wait till Deborah stops talking.
health glasses and gloves.
All right. Well, while you Lily Baker from DC. Oh, local. Sounds like you got a pretty bad cough there, ma'am. Are you feeling okay? All right. Well, while you're just gonna have to wear it, I guess. All right. Ma'am, I'm just going to run through an initial scan of your body. I'm just going to check your clavicle region to start things off. And if it's all good with you, I'm just going to check your abdomen region just to check for any signs. Thank you for your cooperation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Just going to get your knees here. All right. Good deal, good deal. Check the toe beans. And I'm just going to go down your left arm. Thank you so much. I'm going to go down your right arm if that's okay. Thank you. Dude, I'm loving the space buns you got going on. Very, very stylish. Big fan, big fan. You like Star Wars? I'm just going to run down your back here. That's okay, I'll wait till you're done. I'm just going to run down your back here real quick. Thank you. Appreciate your cooperation. And we're going to do one of these. Check the back of the hand. Don't be concerned about that, ma'am. That's just a firework. All right, I'm going to do a secondary scan. I'm going to do a secondary scan using my UV light, if that's okay. Thank you for your cooperation. You're good, ma'am. You can cough it up. Cough it up. I'm good from here. Yep, there you go. Let it out. All right. Front of the body looks all right. I'm going to check your right arm for you. Thank you. Right leg looks good. I'm gonna check your left arm, left side of your left leg. Looks pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, you gotta wash your hands, ma'am. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Okay, never mind, it's gone. Okay. The forbidden black slash. As seen in every zombie movie. Alright, well. Everything looks good externally, but it seems like you got a bit of a cough going, but that's perfectly okay. I'm going to go ahead and mark you down for having bit your lip. You know, it happens, it happens. A little mouth blood. All right, ma'am, I got a stethoscope with me. I'm just going to listen to your pulse if that's okay.
Zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Philip, we got a growler. Got ourselves a growler. She's trying to be a front man for a metal band. You got quite the baritone there, my man. All right, let me just. I'm still getting used to it. I'm pretty new to the job. I'm just getting. Yep, go ahead. Yep, let it all out. Let it all out. Yep, 100%. Yeah, she's got a bit of a cough. Just a bit, though. Looks like she's got some viral breathing. I'm not saying that out loud. I'm talking to you guys. All right, ma'am. I'm pretty much finished with my scan here. With the exception of your bottom lip, Everything has been scanned both internally and externally. We're going to send you over to a place we like to call liquidation. We're going to get you a napkin for your bottom lip so you can clean that up, okay? Okay? Alright. Alright, Miss Lily Baker. We're going to send you off to liquidation. It's my favorite water park. You'll love it.
I trust you guys, but this feels wrong.
Nah, you're going to have a blast. Have a good one. Okay. Anyway. Good job, Tom. Hard day on the job, boys. Next!
Move it.
How are you doing today, sir?
You can trust me. I'm healthy.
Okay, okay. Come. Okay. Okay, yeah, the air's a little dry out here. It's a little cold. What's your name? Jordan Scott, 38, huh? Whew, man, this, zombie apocalypses, they really do it to us, huh? Okay. Alright, sir, well, we're just going to go with the standard scan. I have my scanner here. I'm just going to go from the front to the back. I'm going to do an initial scan with my flashlight, and then I'm going to do a UV scan. Is that okay? Blink twice if yes. Alright, I need one more. Alright, thank you. Alright, here we go. We're going to start with the front. How are you doing today, sir? Seems like you got a little bit of a cough here. I'm just gonna check the. Don't worry about Deborah. She likes to talk. She's a talker, dude. I love the kicks, man. I love the kicks. Do you golf? Probably not getting much golfing done nowadays. You need a glass of water? We'll get you a glass of water once I'm done. Once I'm done. Is that a bruise? Is that a bruise? No, his elbow's just dry as fuck. Okay. Check the back of your leg real quick. Okay. Did you fall and hurt yourself by chance, sir? Seems you got a couple scratch marks on the back. Nothing to be scared of, though. Nothing to be scared of, though. Alright, I'm going to do one more look through, see. Let me check your face real quick with the flashlight. Good complexion, very, very nice. Good mustache, solid. As a fellow mustache wearer myself, I know you can't see it with the mouth necrosis and everything. The fit is fitting. Yeah, there you go. Get it up, get it up. We'll get you that glass of water here in a second once I'm done. Alright, I'm going to do a UV scan if that's okay with you. I'm just going to go front to back just like we did earlier. I'll make it nice and quick so you can get that water. Okay. Check the grippers. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Couple scratch marks, Phil. Yo, what's up, Teddy? A hard day on the job. Nah, it's day 4 already. We've been alright. We've been alright. Alright, sir. Initial scan. Got a couple scratches on your back. Perfectly okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put it down in my symptoms page. Nothing to be too concerned about. Nothing to be too concerned about. Oops. Okay. A little sick breath. Alright. Looks like you got a bit of a cough there. I'm just going to go ahead and mark that down in your symptoms page. Skin cuts. Alright. Alright, sir. Now I have here my stethoscope. I'm going to go ahead and check out your lungs. Breathing's okay.
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing,
Breathing's okay.
glasses, and gloves.
Nice, good, solid breaths there. Nice, good, solid breaths there. I think he just needs some water. I think he's just got a dry mouth. Alright, can't do anything about that yet, so just the cough and... Is that... I mean, I guess technically he's sick. That doesn't sound the same. And it doesn't, that definitely is not, yeah, that's definitely not. Alright, sir. Well, we're just going to go ahead and monitor your symptoms a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you off into our quarantine zone. And we'll keep you for a couple days and we'll decide whether or not you're good to go into the survivor block or you're good to go to our favorite water park, which is even better. The liquidation station. Okay?
This has to be a mistake.
No, sir, not a mistake. I'm really good at my job. Yeah, alright. Anyway. Chat, what's up, fellas? Can you explain this game to me, please? It's a quarantine zone patrol. So essentially, I'm in charge of a quarantine zone. And it's my job to scan and assess the people that are coming through the checkpoint and make sure whether or not that they are healthy or not. So we got Tom. We got Tom here, and this is Phil. Okay. I haven't met these three yet. They seem nice. They seem nice. Don't worry, sir. No need to panic. We're just gonna take a look. Once again, Mr. Jordan Scott, sir. 38, by the way, with gray hair. Next!
Don't make me wait.
Please. I have children. They're waiting for me.
Okay, well, there's no need to panic. According to my base reports here, though, we only have one person in our base right now, and he's talking to himself. But maybe your kids are in another base. But either way, you made it here. We're gonna go ahead and get an initial scan for you, ma'am, and then we'll figure out where to put you. Okay? I'm loving the festive hat, but I'm gonna need you to take it off for me. Okay? Is that fine? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. All right. Face looks good. Hair back. Okay, I'm just going to do an initial scan of your body through your clothes here, if that's okay with you. I'm just going to go up and down the arms here. Just check your abdomen real quick. And down one leg, down the other leg. Check the kneecaps. Okay, I'm going to do your left arm here, if that's okay. Looks good. Looks good, looks good. I'm gonna do your, oh, I'm sorry, your left arm, my right. Sorry, I'm getting my left and rights all mixed up. Maybe I need to be tested. Alright, back's looking good. Complexion's looking good. Let's take a look at the back of the leg here. Alright. Initial scan looks pretty good. I'm gonna do one more scan with my UV light, and then we're gonna check your breathing, okay? Alright, down the arm. Check the abdomen. Everything's looking pretty good so far. Check the grippers. Grippers look fantastic. And check that back one more time. Thank you so much for your cooperation, ma'am. I appreciate you. Just going to check the back of your left leg and then the back of your right leg. Perfect. Thank you. Check your heels. Check your Achilles tendons. Make sure they're all tendon. And left arm. All right, good deal. And now I'm just going to check for your... All right. Check your breathing. Honestly, probably the healthiest woman I've seen yet. Alright, ma'am, everything looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and send you to our survivor block, and we'll take good care of you. We'll feed you, put on some music. We have parties at 8 p.m. every night, so you go on through.
Thank you.
Alright. think we got one more person back here. Yeah, ma'am. If you want to go and talk to our friend over there, he's been talking to himself for the past 2 days now. I'm sure he could really use some company. Yeah, there you go. Everything's looking pretty good. What's the general sickness in the game? Zombie apoc. There's a lot of symptoms. So there's a lot of symptoms that you check for. So there's like appearance things. Here, let me get back to my post here. So yeah, if it'll let me. Oh, no one's under inspection. Okay, I gotta wait for somebody to come through. Next.
Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Go ahead. Play God again. Let's see if we were ruined this time.
Go ahead, play God again. We'll see. All right, sir. Well, you know, no need for an attitude. No need for an attitude. It's my 4th day here. I'm just gonna do my job, and I'm gonna get you on your way. Okay. All right. I'm gonna check your face, and then we're gonna do an initial scan of your chest, your abdomen, and then your back, and check your legs. Okay. And then we're gonna run through that again, just with the UV, just in case there was anything that I missed. All right. Cool. I got freckles on the face. Right off the rip. Scratch marks are not an indication of infected. He could have tripped and fallen over something. Achilles tendon's looking tight and tendon. Good, good, good. That face is sick looking. Everybody's face is sick looking. They're in a zombie apocalypse. They probably have dark circles and, you know, skin rashes and everything. So, all right. Well, he's a freckly one. So we'll go ahead and put that down. That is nothing to be concerned about, though. Yeah, freckles, perfectly fine. All right. Now I'm just going to go through one more time just with the UV light, just to check if there's anything that I missed. Scratch marks are still the same. I thought I saw something on his kneecap. I don't think that's anything. That might just be a texture. Check the toe beans. Toe beans look good. Let's check the back. Check the back of his leg. And the back of the right leg. Perfect. Yeah, he's got some scratch marks. He might have fallen. Sir, did you take a little bit of a tumble? Mr. Andrew Edwards, 20 years old. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, man. Sure thing. All right. So we got some skin cuts, which is something to be concerned about, but not too concerned. It could just be, you know, could just be a little trip, a little oopsie daisy. Let's go ahead and check his breathing. Phil, we're gonna check the breathing. Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah. Stay this laptop right here. That one. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Anyway. All right, sir. I'm just gonna check your breathing real quick. All right, looks pretty good to me. Sir, with the exception of your cuts, everything is looking pretty good, but just to be safe, we're going to go ahead and monitor those real quick just to make sure, you know, that they don't get any worse. But other than that, you should be good to go. We're just going to put you in quarantine just for the next day or two. Everything will be just fine. You can go and make friends with Jorn Scott. You guys can, you know, be buddy. let's check the base, see how everything's doing. Medkit's in the clinic. Medkit's needed for today. Let's go ahead, let's put a medkit in the clinic real quick. So yeah, he'll be in quarantine for a couple days. We'll monitor the symptoms and then we'll go from there. I really don't need to be driving. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking resource add him. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. We only need one. I just need to take it to the clinic. Excuse me. Hey, you guys making friends?
Aggression towards personnel will not be tolerated.
Who's he looking at?
Isolated.
Who's he looking at? Is there somebody up in the window giving him the bird or something? Yeah, you tell that ghost. Alright. Alright, where is our clinic? Do we not have a clinic? I feel like that's kind of an issue. Seth Minut. Shout out NYC. Where's our clinic? Warehouse, command room. Is there a clinic somewhere? Hey fellas, have you seen the clinic? Huh. Okay. I mean, do we even have a... Oh, we don't even have a clinic. We can build one for 1,300. Do we have the money for that? I don't think so right now, but... Building operates as usual. Generators, we could make another one. Fuel in generators. Generators power. Towers. Beds in tent. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, it makes sense. So 5, and that's split among 2 and 3. Okay, so one dining room requires 3 energy. One tent requires 1 energy. It all makes sense. And so that's 5. So if we wanted to run energy into a clinic, we would need another whole ass generator. Okay. I mean, I could do that. That's fine. I can do that. As long as we're making money. All right. Are we good? We're good to end the day. All right. Good deal. Hey, we almost profited. Nice. We'll profit one of these days.
Today's the evacuation day, and you'll get a reward for the first batch of survivors.
Okay.
Survivors have developed new symptoms related to their pulse and temperature. To check them, use the thermal pulsometer.
The thermal pulse. Thermal pulsometer? The thermal pulse? That looks like a whole ass gun. A tool for measuring the temperature and pulse of a survivor. Okay. I can see that. Okay, elevated pulse, elevated temperature. Gotcha. Use the thermal pulsometer to determine the pulse and temperature readings. An indirect sign of high pulse may be hiccups. An indirect sign of high pulse may be hiccups and a high temperature. Sneezing. Okay. Chat, write that down. What the hell? Alright, chat. Another day. Another dollar.
Survivor has some luggage.
Identification
We
verified.
allow them to bring
Quarantine
their own
status
stuff.
stable. No
But now,
incidents
you
reported.
need to
No incidents
carefully
reported.
inspect the luggage for weapons. Or worse,
Zombie body parts. Indirect sign of high pulse is hiccups. Indirect sign of high temp is sneezing. Alright, sir. Hello, Jorn. Can you come on through for me, please? Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
You can trust me. I'm healthy.
I believe you, sir. I believe you. I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, just take a look. Okay, so last time we saw some coughing. Seems like your coughing has gotten better. No more cough? So it was just a dry mouth, see? All you needed was a glass of water. How about that? All you needed was a glass of water. Alright, so we'll take that coughing off. It looks like your skin cuts are still there. So those might need just a little bit more time to heal. And see, I don't know what the difference is. What's up, Sega? I don't know what the difference is between I don't know what the difference is between like the labored sick breathing. 'Cause- okay, so that, yeah. What happened to the mustache? Holy shit, what happened to the mustache? You're right. See, that sounds a bit more crackly. We heard that one. Yeah, we already heard that one. That one, yeah, that one's very, very easy to... Yeah, so that sounds like a little crackly. That's normal. That's normal. Alright. Totally normal. Totally normal breathing. Alright, sir, I'm just going to do one more follow-up scan here on your body real quick. So I'm glad the cough went away, sir. Let's see. And looks like those scratch marks, yeah, like I said, are still there, but they aren't showing any signs of worsening. And you look to be in good health, but just to be safe, I'm just going to check your temperature. Normal pulse, normal temperature. Perfectly fine. Awesome. Cool. Alright, his cough is gone. His cough is gone, and the only thing that he has are just these scratches. Only thing you got left is just these scratches. Now, evacuation is today. But I think just to be safe, we're going to keep you just for one more day, and then if those scratches are the exact same, nothing gets worse, we'll send you off to the block and you'll get picked up for the next one, and you'll be able to enjoy a few good meals, a few good nights of rest, and then we'll get you on your way. How does that sound? All right?
I'll do anything. Just test me again.
All right. Andrew! Mr. Edwards, could you come outside, please? Thank you. How are you doing today, sir?
What are you doing? Is this really necessary?
Totally. 100%. Just going to go ahead and check your temperature here real quick. Pulse looks pretty good. Let me see. Any indicators? Yeah, nothing elevated. 120 to 180. Let me do that one more time. It's getting pretty close to that 120 range, but nothing to be too concerned about. And his temperature is looking just fine. It's almost to that elevated range, but little on the high side, but nothing to be too concerned about. do one more quick follow-up scan. One more quick follow-up scan. Did he have chat? He had, what did I have on him? Some scratches? Some scratches like in his abdomen or something? Like some scratches in his on his abdomen or something. What? Wow, sir, why did I put you here in the first place? Oh, you had some skin cuts. You had some skin cuts on you. All right, we'll do one more little look-see with the UV light, and if everything's good to go, we might just go ahead and send you on your way. Just in time for evacuation. Yeah, it looks like those skin cuts are gone. Those healed up nice. All right. Sneaky. Sneaky cut. Sneaky cut is no longer sneaky. All right, Mr. Edwards, at the ripe old age of 20. Just about to finish up college, and then and then the pandemic happened, huh? Just our luck, right? Just our luck. Crazy. Crazy how that works. Alright, sir. Well, your skin cuts are pretty much gone. You're looking great. And I am good to clear you to the survivor block.
I can't believe it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Verified. Quarantine status.
Make sure he gets to the survivor block okay. Alright, his skin cuts are pretty much the same. Also, where the hell did his mustache go? It doesn't say in my symptom book about sudden loss of facial hair, so that might be a hidden symptom. We'll have to take a look. We'll have to keep a sharp eye. Good call. Sudden facial hair loss. All right. Day 5. Here we go, Kelly. You got this. Next.
Next survivor.
Some survivors have baggage with them. Inspect it, especially if you hear signals from the metal detector frame.
I know the rules. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't okay.
If you see ordinary items in the baggage, the survivor can be let go. Do not confiscate personal items. A penalty will follow. If you see weapons in the baggage, it is contraband and must be confiscated. You will be rewarded. After confiscation, the survivor can be let go. Okay, ordinary items, do not confiscate. Okay. Don't forget to illuminate items with a UV flashlight. They may show signs of infection. In that case, the survivor must be eliminated. Elimination is also mandatory if a survivor attempts to smuggle parts of zombie bodies. They are intended to be used as biological weapons, but any contact with them results in 100% infection. They may show signs of infection. Okay. All right, sounds good. Hey, how you doing today, sir? Mr. Arthur Carter, 65? 65. You are looking amazing. Wow, you have got to tell me what your skincare routine is. Dude, do you see this guy, Phil? Holy moly. That's the best looking 65-year-old I've ever seen in my life. All right, sir. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do an initial scan. Just an initial scan just to check your body real quick. I'm going to go across your chest, check your abdomen real quick, and then I'm going to go up and down your legs and your arms. Does that sound cool? All right, good deal. Good deal. Thank you so much for wearing a tank top today, sir. It makes my job so much easier on the arms. Back's looking good. Back of the leg looking good. Back of the right leg looking good. I'm just going to do one more scan. Let me check your eyes real quick. Look at me. Look at me. Hey, that's a cool thing you can do with your eyebrow, but can you make eye contact? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right, now I'm going to do one more scan with my UV light here. And we're just going to go right on through just to check and see if there's anything that I might have missed. Because we have the power of ultraviolet technology. All right. It's okay. I got a guy who literally looks like he's 60 in there, and his age, it says his age is 18. You enjoying the fireworks today, sir? Alright, my initial scan looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and check your temperature. I'm sorry, I'm going to check your breathing first thing. Breathing's pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and check that temperature real quick. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Pulse and temperature looking just fine. Alright, sir, is it okay if I go ahead and search your bag? Thank you for your cooperation. Okay.
You are in a quarantine zone.
Thank you, Deborah.
And wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
I mean, I'm loving the bling on the bat, sir, but we can't have that. I'm gonna have to confiscate that from you.
Please, that's all I have left.
I know, sir, and I really admire your collection of anatomical structure, but unfortunately, we just can't have that in here for the sake of making sure that we just do not spread the infection. Therefore, you're not going to go to Survivor Block. I'm just going to send you to the best water park on the planet, which is going to be the liquidation station. I'm just going to do one real quick look-see. Just on any of your items here. Yeah, garlic and screwdriver, perfectly okay. Yeah, we're gonna send you off to the liquidation station, man. And we hope you have a wonderful time. You are just...
You're scaring me. Where am I going?
Don't be scared, sir. You're gonna have an absolute blast in there. Alright, good deal. Good job, Barry. You're Barry now. Barry as in Barry the innocent. Barry the infected. Next!
Come on.
How's it going, sir? Thank you so much.
I've been walking for hours. That's why I'm burning up.
Your ability to cough, sneeze, and talk at the exact same time is something to just commend. Have you ever sneezed, farted, hiccuped, and coughed at the exact same time? My goodness. Alright, well, based off what I'm hearing already, I'm just going to go ahead and just put down a couple of indications of what I'm hearing. Okay, haven't heard a sneeze. But he does have a cough. Hiccup. Okay. Bless you. Bless you, sir. Thank you so much for covering your mouth, man. I appreciate that. Good looks, good looks, good looks. All right, sir, I'm going to do my initial scan here real quick. Just going to run up and down your body real quick with my scanner and just take a look. Don't worry, I'm completely 100% covered from head to toe in a hazmat suit, so if you need to cough or sneeze or, secrete fluids, go ahead and let it rip while I go ahead and do my job. And let me just go ahead and check your back here. Back of the arm looks good. Bless you. Just going to get the right back leg, left back leg. Everything looks all right. All right. Now I'm going to do one more scan after checking with the light real quick. I'm going to go through a UV. Bless you. I'm just going to go through and just scan you one more time with my UV light just to check and make sure that there wasn't anything that I missed initially. I appreciate your cooperation, sir. Thank you so much for allowing me to do my job. Bless you. All right, my initial scan looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and monitor that breathing real quick. It seems like you might have a little bit of laboredness. Bless you. got sick breathing. Okay. Mark him down for sick breath, Phil. Bless you. He's got a couple patches in his lungs where that breathing might be a little bit labored. Okay. Bless you. So sick breath. I'm gonna go ahead and put you down for that. Seems like you got a little bit of a cold there, sir. That's okay. Nothing to be too scared of. You know, hiccups also might come with your sickness. That could, bless you, that could very well be a possibility. Got you marked down for hiccups, cough, and a little bit of labored breathing, but surely that it's nothing to be afraid of, sir. We're going to go ahead, see what we can do for you, see if we can't, bless you, see if we can't make you feel better. Maybe a couple days in quarantine might do you good, but I'm just going to go ahead and finish my scan here. And I'm going to check your temperature. Bless you. Elevated pulse and elevated temperature. Chad, mark that down. Elevated pulse and elevated temperature. We also said that, bless you, sneezing could be a sign, a early sign. Indirect sign of a high pulse is hiccups, and an indirect sign of a high temperature is sneezing. Okay. Okay, so elevated pulse. And bless you. Between 37 and 41. Between 37 and 41. And then his pulse is between 120 and 180. Bless you. Okay, so you got a little bit of an elevated pulse there and a little bit of an elevated temperature, but, you know, like I said, you could just be, you know, sick, down with a little bit of influenza, you know what I'm saying? You know, that still is a sickness, even in a pandemic, so. All right, you were bringing some rations. Ooh, these look lovely. Bless you. These look so delectable. You know, these look so delectable. I'm going to let you go ahead and keep all your apples, but sir, I'm going to have to put you in the quarantine zone for a day or two just so we can monitor your symptoms. I appreciate your cooperation, Mr. Gary Johnson from Fort Lee. Fort Lee. You know what rhymes with Fort Lee? Quarantine. You have yourself a good rest of your day, sir.
I don't understand.
Oh, it's okay. No, I totally understand. It's just you're a little sick. We're going to go ahead and, you know,
Identification verified.
just gonna go ahead and get you, you know, get you feeling right. How are you doing today, Jordan? Jordan, you might want to sit over in that corner just so you don't get sick. You know, he's kind of got a bit of a cold. He's also talking to walls. But you know, hey man, hope you're doing all right in there. Okay, hope you're doing all right. Hopefully those scratch marks. Hopefully those scratch marks after the next day, you know, they alleviate. Two fellas. Back into work mode. Back into work mode. Everybody lock in. Symptoms. Pen, paper. The job. Boom. Next.
I'm just nervous. Wouldn't you be standing here?
I absolutely would be. I totally understand. Looks like you took a little bit of a tumble there. Is that why... Bless you. Is that why you're wearing the hard hat there, Mr. Bob the Builder? Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to take that off. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love the hair, dude. Got yourself a little bit of a hiccup case there. A little bit of case of the hiccups. I'm going to take a sip of water on your behalf. Bless you. Sir, I'm going to run an initial scan with my scanner. Just check for anything that I can't quite see with the naked eye, and then we will go from there. Is that all right? First things first, I'm just going to go across your chest, bless you, down your abdomen, your left arm. He's got a little bit of a bruising on the left arm, mark it. A little bit of bruising on the left arm. And I'm just going to go up your left leg. Might be a little bit more on his left knee. A little bit of bruising on the left knee. Bless you. Just going to go ahead and check underneath. A little bit of bruising on the left arm as well. On the left arm as well. And I'm going to check your right arm for you, sir. Bless you. If you can just put your right arm back down for me, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Enjoying the fireworks, are we? Bless you. I wonder if I bless him before he sneezes, if he'll still sneeze. Alright. Looks like he's got a little bit of, bless you. Looks like he's got a little bit of extra bruising on the back. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? That might be a herp. That might be the herp. Might have a little bit of a herpal infection. On the back right leg. The back right leg. We might have ourselves a little bit of a herpes infection. Were you in contact with anyone, sir, before you came in here by chance? Okay, alright. Got some bleeding from the mouth. I'm just going to assume that you took a little bit of a tumble on your way here. Bless you. I'm going to run through a UV scan real quick. Just yellowing on the face. I know that's not a symptom, but something to keep in touch. Phil, are you writing this down? Phil, I need you to lock in, dude. Make sure that's written down, okay? Alright, sir. We're going to go ahead and do... Bless you. We're going to go ahead and run a UV scan across your body. Again, just doing exactly what I did earlier. Just checking for anything that I might have missed. Check those toes. And I'm just going to go across your back for you real quick. Bless you. Just going to run across your back real quick. Check the back of the legs again. And everything so far from my bless you UV scan is looking pretty dang good. With the exception of that, I don't know what that is. Alright, sir, I'm going to go ahead and start marking down some initial findings that I had for you. Bless you. I think it's just a skin rash. So we'll go ahead and put that down. Possible infection. Bless you. Then you got a little bit of mouth blood. Again, nothing to be too concerned about. You know, you could have taken a bit of a tumble and chose not to wipe it off with a napkin. Totally understandable. Not many clean napkins around nowadays. Wouldn't even trust the clothes on your body. Bless you. He's got himself a sneeze. Got himself some hiccups. And there's the sneeze. Okay. Sir, I'm going to go ahead and check your breathing for you, if that's okay.
For inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Surprisingly, his breathing is normal. All things considering. Bless you. All things... Excuse me. All things considering, even with the sneeze and the hiccups, his breathing is actually normal. All right, sir, your breathing is perfectly normal. I'm just going to go ahead and check your temperature and your pulse, and that'll be the last thing we do, and then we'll figure out where to put you, all right? Bless you. Okay, extremely high pulse. Extremely high pulse. Okay, high temperature and pulse. Extremely high temperature and pulse. Extremely high temperature and pulse. Sir, you feeling a little warm? You know, it could be because you're wearing that hoodie. You know, if you might have taken that off, you might have cooled down a little bit. I've got you marked to be a little warm. Just a little warm there, sir. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and mark him down for elevated temperature and pulse, guys. Elevated temperature and pulse. Actually, high temperature and extreme pulse. 195, between 180 and 200. Extremely elevated pulse. He has an extremely elevated pulse, guys. An extremely high temperature as well. He's in the 43s, 41, 45, extremely high temperature. Definitely a sign of infection. Okay. Alright, sir. Well, I've done my initial scan. I appreciate your cooperation, and we are going to go ahead and send you to the greatest water park in this facility called the Liquidation Station, baby. You better get your swim trunks out. You better get your raft ready because that is exactly where you're going. Mr. Thomas Gonzalez at the ripe age of 34 from Boston. A little bit gray there, buddy. I'm just going to assume it's hair dye. I'm going to go ahead and send you off to liquidation. You have yourself a good rest of your day.
Tell me what's happening.
You're about to have the vacation of your life. It's going to be a blast. Next.
Don't make me wait.
How are we doing today, ma'am?
Please, just check. You'll see. I'm fine.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. No need to panic. Miss Lily Campbell, straight from Boston. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and go through our initial scan for you. I'm going to go ahead and go across your chest, down your abdomen, check both legs and arms, both front and back, and then I'm going to do a secondary scan with my UV light. Don't mind Deborah. She likes to talk over me. Deborah, shut the fuck up. I'm working.
Glasses and gloves.
All right. As I was saying, I'm going to do a secondary scan with the UV light just to check and make sure I haven't missed anything, okay? Are you cool with that, ma'am? We'll start off. Just go across your chest here. Thank you so much for your cooperation. I appreciate you. Check your left arm. Go ahead and go across your abdomen. Right arm. Go down your right leg. Check the toe beans. Left leg's looking just fine. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Go ahead and check the back real quick. Everything looks pretty good so far. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Doing great. Awesome. Initial scan is good. I'm going to go ahead and go through one more time with the UV light. If you're cool with that, go ahead and blink. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and go through with the UV light. Check the eyes. Check the arm. I'm going to go ahead and go across your abdomen one more time. Thank you so much. Right leg. Left leg. And across the back. Across the back, left leg's looking good, right leg's looking good, perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm just going to go ahead and monitor your breathing real quick. Kind of hard to hear with that helicopter going over me. We'll try one more time. Everything looks pretty good, and lastly, I'm just going to check your temperature. Well, ma'am, everything checks out. Looks like you are just spick and span, good to go, my friend. We're going to take you through on into the survivor block. Evacuation should be within a couple days, and we'll get you going. You have yourself a great rest of your day, ma'am. Dude, my job is sick. Let's go check on our survivors.
As I said this morning, today's evacuation. Head to the block to assign survivors for evacuation.
Head to the block to assign survivors for evacuation. .360 inward heel on defense. Oh yeah, that was crazy. And before that, the only person that did that was Nick Tucker. Okay, we got to assign evacuations. Distribute the survivors from the block by trucks according to the rules of sorting. The sorting hat! Confirmation sends the survivor to the truck without the possibility of a return if you finish the evacuation without distributing everyone. You will have to wait for the next evacuation. Okay. Start the evacuation. Connecting to the database. Alright, we're going to send some survivors out. Is that it? Okay, blue truck, anyone's allowed. Red truck, refugees listed as female in their documents. Okay. Larry Parker, the oldest 18-year-old on the planet. Alright, just for the sake of him lying about his age, I'm probably just going to keep him in his own truck, to be honest. Oh shit, never mind. Violet Smith, 62 from Fort Lee. And lastly, oh, I'm sorry, Andrew Edwards. Oh, wait, hold on. Lily Campbell. Mr. Edwards is going to have to wait. Evacuation will be completed. The trucks will leave and you won't be able to return to them. Are you sure? Yes. Evacuation has been complete. We got upgrades. Use upgrades to improve your inspection and defense. Whew. All right. Cool. Everybody left except for... Oh, they closed off. It must be evacuation day. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I went the complete wrong way. That is my bad. This way. What the hell? I thought she was supposed to go. I thought she was supposed to go. Huh. To Bad Sponge. Ooh, we actually profited $6,150. Look at that. Oh, we have to monitor? We have to monitor the evacuation? Oh my god. I have to monitor the evacuation. How do I... Oh, Jesus. Well, that's a lot of pressure. Okay. Make sure not to shoot the, shoot any of the vehicles, I suppose. Okay. Oh, we're trailing. Uh-oh. Oh, they got a repair. Okay. I don't know why I said repair like that. Alright. I have to ask you to get off that one. How do we zoom in here? Pinpoint accuracy, boys. There we go. See, I be doing my job, dude. I do my job, and I do my job well. I do my job, and I do my job well. I do my job, and I do my job well.
Have appeared,
Oh my god.
and one of them is aggression, so they might attack you. Grab the pistol from the table. Also, pick up the syringe analyzer. Our scientists built it, and it accurately detects infection. But it's very expensive, and there aren't many. So use it wisely.
Pistol? Your personal weapon for self-defense. Select your pistol by hitting 4. Extremely expensive disposable express test for virus infection determines infection with 100% accuracy.
Now start the inspection.
And who exactly am I inspecting? Wait, what's going on over here? Oh, power restored. Distribute energy to the buildings using the tablet. Not enough resources for the next day. Food, beds. Okay, we need fuel. 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 I'll be with you guys in just a second. What we got over here? Alright, med kits. I think we're good on food. I might have to make a few purchases. Boom. There's that. All right, good deal. We'll just take these over. Coming through. Skirt, skirt. That right there. And that right there. This is in demo. I'm not sure when the full release is supposed to happen. Should be either the end of the year or at the beginning of next year, if I remember correctly. Small backpack energy consumption. Energy for buildings. Okay, so energy consumption's good. Where exactly is that being? Boom. Connect.
If you experience any symptoms, report to the staff immediately.
Energy consumption 3. Energy for buildings 5. Fuel stored 3. 1. 1. Okay, perfect. And 1 fuel is what? We have 1 survivor in the block. 1 sick? We have 1 that's sick? Sir, are you sick? Let me check your symptoms. Oh, don't mind this. Looking pretty normal to me. Scratch marks aren't there anymore. It's referring to the one that's in quarantine. Could be referring to the one that's in quarantine. I do the quarantine zone. I'll be with you guys here in just a second.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
Alright. This is our last check for...
This is bullshit. I'm cleaner than half of the people you let through.
Alright, well, I see you grew your mustache back, sir. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a look at the symptoms that we went over last time. Alright, skin cuts. We'll check and see if those have... Go ahead and clear themselves up. I'm just going to do like you've dealt with before, a nice little front to back scan with my scanner. And it's looking like... I think those cuts are finally gone after a couple of days. How about that? A little rest and relaxation did you well, sir. I'm just going to do one more final scan through using my UV light just to make sure that everything is good to go. Alright. That's looking good. I'm just going to check your back one more time just to be safe. Looking pretty good. Back of the left leg, back of the right leg. Don't mind the fireworks, sir. It gets a little noisy around this time. And we'll just monitor that heart rate a little bit, monitor that breathing. Pretty good so far. And lastly, your temperature. Alright, sir. Well, just after a little bit of patience, you are going to be moving to the survivor block. Thank you so much
let you down, I
for
promise.
your cooperation. I appreciate you very much. My boy Tom will take real good care of you. And you enjoy your brand new life.
Identification verified. Quarantine status.
Alright, Gary, I'm going to need you to stop talking to the wall and come join me, sir. Come on through. Alright, Mr. Gary. You can just step on the...
Working for hours. That's why I'm burning up.
Alright, Gary. Well, seems like some of your symptoms kind of elevated a little bit last time I spoke with you, so we're just going to go ahead and run through what we got from our initial inspection. We had some signs of a cough, which you still clearly have. Bless you. Seems like you have a little bit of some hiccups. You got yourself a bit of a sneeze now. Bless you. So I got you down for a sneeze, a little bit of a cough, some hiccups. He's got yellow skin, Chad. Should we be concerned? I'm taking a look. I'm just gonna go ahead and just mark down some of the things that I am clearly seeing here based off my visual observation of you. No need to worry. I'm just gonna go ahead and just go through my notes here. Bless you. You know, for all I know, you could very well just identify as a lima bean. That is perfectly okay in the ripe old 2025, my good man. Yeah, go ahead and clear that throat. We'll get you a glass of water here in a second. There's a lot of liquid where you're going. There's a lot of liquid where you're going. A lot of water. Still down for the discharge. Alright, sir. I'm just going to go ahead and check your pulse real quick. Alright, still a little bit of elevation on the pulse and your temperature. Nothing's changed there. Just going to go ahead and run through a bit of a scan on your body here, sir. You know, the Jolly Green Giant is one of my favorite mascots in all of canned food. And the Hulk is one of my favorite superheroes in all of Marvel Comics. So do not fret about being a little green, man. Do not fret about being a little green. Bless you. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and take a listen. Okay, he's definitely still got that sick breath. Bless you. Definitely still got that sick breath. So... Alright, sir. Well, clearly you just need a glass of water to clean off that lip. Clean off that lip and clean off that, you know, clean out that nastiness. So we're going to send you to where there's lots of liquid. You, sir, are going to the Liquidation Station Water Park, my friend, alright? Pack your swim trunks, get your raft out. You are just going to go ahead and have a blast.
I trust you guys, but this feels wrong.
No, it's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. You have a good rest of your night now, sir. My God, I have never seen a more sick human being in my entire life. I have never seen a more sick human being in my entire life. Dude, that dude turned yellow overnight. The guy turned yellow overnight. Bro, even this guy can't believe it. Bro, he could have gotten, dude, he could have gotten, the other guy sick. He could have gotten the other guy sick. Alright, next. How are you doing today?
Was eaten by a dog. Not a zombie.
Okay, no need to panic. No need to panic, man. Just gonna go ahead and take a look at what I'm seeing right now. First things first, I'm gonna have to ask you to remove your hat. Hopefully you're cool with that. I know it's raining. I know your hair is gonna get a little bit wet, but you know we'll get you nice and dried off once I'm done. Holy hairline. All right, sir. I'm just gonna do an initial scan with my scanner here. I'm gonna do a regular one, and then we're gonna bump it up with a UV just in case there's anything that I might have missed.
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your
All
belongings.
right. You get into a little bit of a fight with some grease, sir, by chance. I got necrosis on the clavicle area. Write it down, chat. Write it down. Just gonna go down your left arm there, right arm. I'm gonna go ahead and check your chest, check your abdomen real quick. You said you got bit by a dog by chance? I don't see anything right now, but we'll go ahead and we'll find that bite here in just 1 second. Appreciate your patience with me as I check your back side here. Back of the left leg looks good. Back of the right leg, I'm going to check your right arm. Right arm looks good. I'm going to check your left arm. Left arm looks pretty good. All right, initial scan there looks pretty good. I'm just going to do one. I'm just going to do one scan with my UV light here just to make sure we don't see anything that I didn't see initially. If that's okay with you. So we're just gonna go ahead and go across the chest here. One more scan down the abdomen, down the left leg. Right leg looks pretty good. And go down your back leg here real quick up top. There we go. Alright, sir. Initial scan has been done. I'm just going to go ahead and listen to the old ticker. And sounds pretty good to me. And we'll go ahead and check that temperature real quick. Alright. And pulse is pretty normal. Temperature is pretty normal. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and write down my things that popped up on my scan here. Well, you said you got bit by a dog, but I didn't see anything. But if you say so, we're gonna have to go ahead and get that cleaned up. So we're gonna send you off one-way ticket to our favorite water park that we have here in the facility. It's called the Liquidation Station. I know it's wet out, but you are going to get even more wet, sir. We are going to send you off on your merry way.
Am I in trouble?
Oh, you're safe. You're absolutely safe. You don't have to worry about any dogs. No dogs in here. Wow. All right. Anyway, next. All right, man. Looks like you tripped my metal detector here, so we'll go ahead and look what's in that bag here in just a second. I love the fedora, but I'm going to have to ask you to take it off, and unfortunately the sun is not out unless you're blinded by the helicopter light, so I'm going to have to ask you to take off those sunglasses as well. Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate that. And let me get an initial scan of you. Alright, I'm going to run through my scanner here real quick. We're going to go across the chest, check the abdomen, the arms, and the legs, both front and back. Is that okay? Blink once for yes. Okay, twice for no. Alright, that's perfectly fine. Consent is key. I'll give you a little minute. Unfortunately, I do have to do my job, ma'am, so I'll give you a second to get yourself comfortable, and then we'll go ahead. Okay, I'll take that as one blank. Thank you so much for your comfortability. I appreciate your cooperation. We'll go ahead and go across the chest here. Down the left arm. I'm going to check the abdomen. Right arm's looking pretty good. I'm going to go down the right leg here. Toe bean's looking nice. Good deal. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the back. Back's looking good, looking clean. The complexion, absolutely perfect. I need to know what your skin routine is, ma'am. Alright, I'm going to do one more scan through with the UV light just to make sure there was anything that I might have missed. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Yeah, looking pretty clean so far. One final look-see of the back area. Upper thigh, good to go. Miss Emily Nelson, 41, incredible, my dear, incredible. All right, just gonna go ahead and listen to the old ticker here. Sounds pretty good to me. The finest set of lungs we've had all day. All right. I know it's a little cold. You might have a little bit of an elevated temperature to try and, stay warm. Everything's looking pretty good so far. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to show that at you. All right. Everything checks out, but I'm going to have to go ahead and check your bag real quick just to see what's going on in here. It did trip our metal detector. If you don't mind, ma'am. My God, what is that? Okay, so you like to collect toys. She likes to play with toys, or...
Oh no. Quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings
Oh
for
no.
inspection. Remove your outer clothing,
Oh no.
glasses, and gloves.
Oh no, bro. Damn cigarettes, man. She almost made it. She almost made it.
You can't just take my stuff.
She almost made it, dude. See, damn cigarettes, man. She would have made it. She would have made it. All right, well, everything's going to go back in your bag, ma'am. Unfortunately, we do have a policy where if your weapons glow green, you get to go to the greatest water park in the facility, the liquidation station, and that's exactly where we're going to send you off to. That's exactly where we're going to send you off to, and we hope you have an absolute blast.
I'm still fine, right?
The healthiest...
Right?
Oh, what the... I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Barry, you got it. Okay, cool. Good jam. Good job. Good man. Good man. How many more we got left back there? 4? Jesus. Whew. All in a day's work, chat. All in a day's work. All in a day's work. Bro, she tried to swing at me. She tried to swing at me. Keep me on my toes, dude. All right, next.
Next survivor.
Yo, how's it going, man?
Man, Blake on again. Let's see if we can move this time.
All right, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my job, do what I'm paid to do, sir. If you cooperate, everything should just go nice and smooth. All right. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and shine the light on those eyeballs. Take a look. That's okay. In the big ripe 2025, after a pandemic, jaundice is actually acceptable, so we are perfectly okay there. But I am still going to go ahead and have to mark that down in my little notebook that you do have a little bit of yellowing of the eyeballs. Nothing to be afraid of, though. Perfectly okay. All right, sir, I have my scanner here. I'm going to do an initial scan from chest to abdomen, down both legs and both arms, if that's perfectly okay with you. Sir, you really kind of let this rain get the better of you. All right. Got a little bit of a labored cough there. You really shouldn't stay out stay out in this rain for so long, sir. You'll catch your death. All right, front looks good. I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the back. I appreciate your cooperation. If you can hear me over Deborah's loud ass. Deborah, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to work. All right, one more scan just with the UV, just in case there was anything that I might have missed. Chat, mark that there is possible bruising and necrosis on the left arm. Thank you. All Alright, legs looking fine. I'm just going to check the back side. Don't mind the fireworks. Okay, complection's looking good. We're just going to go ahead and check the back as well. Alright, yep, go ahead and get it up, sir. Get it up. We'll get you a glass of water here in just a second. Alright. Initial scan is fine with my scanner, but I'm going to go ahead and check the ticker. As soon as we get this helicopter past me, he's got a little bit of labored, sick breathing. Guys, labored, sick breathing. Write it down. Alright, sir. Got a little bit of labored breathing there. Probably has to do with that cough of yours from being out in this rain for so long, but that's okay. No harm done. I am rocking a full-on hazmat suit, so you can go ahead and let it rip for as long as you want. You will not get me sick. And we'll just go ahead and take a look at the temperature. Pulse and temperature, surprisingly. Could just have a dry mouth, man. Could just have a dry mouth. And lastly, we'll just go ahead and do one final scan because I don't know if that's necrosis or just bruising.
The subject is not infected.
Alright. Well, there you go. Looks like you are good to go, and it was, in fact, just bruising, but always important that, you know, we just check to make sure. Because we don't want any false symptoms. But as a matter of precaution and protocol, because we do have a little bit of sick breathing from you, we're just going to go ahead and put you in quarantine for a day or two, Mr. Stewart, just to see if that sick breathing alleviates and you start to feel a little bit better. I'm also going to mark you down for a bit of a cough there. Just, again, necessary precaution. But we are going to go ahead and get you into the quarantine zone, and you will be on your merry way, and we'll see you in a day or two, yeah? Hats, glasses, and gloves next. Alright, ma'am, you appear to have triggered my metal detector.
No bites.
Alright, good. No bites. I like that. I like that. Stella Roberts, 38. 38, huh? You know what they say, pandemics really, you know, viral outbreaks really just excel the aging process. Alright, ma'am, well, I'm going to go through an initial scan of your body. I'm just going to go across the chest, across the abdomen, down the right leg, down the left leg, right and left arm, both front and back. I'm going to do the same thing again, just with the UV, just in case there was anything that I missed. Is that okay? Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and get it going. And we're just going to go across the chest here, check the abdomen, perfect. Down the right leg, good. Freshest kicks in the facility right now. Down the left leg. Do you golf by chance, ma'am? Down the right arm, looking good. Down the left arm, looking good. The back, clean as a whistle. Achilles tendons are tendoning. Alright, initial scan's good. I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the UV scanner, just in case there was anything that I might have missed. Check that abdomen again. Go across the chest one more time. Down the right leg, down the left leg, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the back here. Back's looking good. Just going to go ahead and do up the left leg, up the right leg. Looks pretty good. Go ahead and monitor your breathing just real quick. Seem to be in great shape. Breathing is absolutely perfect. I'm going to go ahead and check that temperature a little bit. Pulse and temperature both absolutely pristine. But lastly, like I said, you did trigger my metal detector, so I'm going to go ahead and check and see what's inside your bag. I'm going to give that a scan, and if I like what I see, you'll be on your merry way. All right. Let's see. ketchup, mayo, mustard. We got a machete and what appears to be a flamethrower. Absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to confiscate the weapons.
Please. That's all I have left.
I am so sorry, ma'am.
I don't deserve this.
But you get to keep the ketchup, mayo, and mustard. Don't worry. You get to keep your essentials. I'm just going to go ahead and put that back in your bag there. And lastly... Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, I should have scanned those. I should have scanned those. I forgot to scan them.
The subject is not infected.
Alright, man. Well, there you go. I'm going to have... Sorry that I had to take your weapons. I should have scanned them first, but... Either way, you should be good to go, and you should be able to be on your merry way. So, to the survivor block you go. Thank you so much for your cooperation. You want to check on this guy? Where did he go?
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave him in quarantine. All right, final two next. Now she's coming in coughing right away. Nothing triggered the metal detector though.
I
Hold on.
bit my lip, that's all. Look, see? It's not serious.
You bit your lip, but you couldn't wipe it. Perfectly understandable. Bit of a cough. We'll blame that on the rain. It is pretty chilly out here. We got to get you all nice and bundled up, ma'am. Alright, first thing, I'm going to go ahead and scan your chest. Then I'm going to scan your abdomen. I'm going to go down your right, left leg, right and left arm. I'm going to do that front to back, and then I'm going to do another scan just with the UV, just to make sure there was anything that I might have missed. Here we go. Shouldn't take too long. We're going to go across the abdomen. Mark that up as a birthmark. Let's see, what do we got here? Keep your arms down to your side for me, ma'am. Thank you so much. Left leg's looking good. Trainer's right leg's looking good. We're going to do the same thing on the back. Perfect. Designer line is looking nice. Left leg, right leg, perfect. I'll go ahead and mark her down for just a small amount of mouth blood. Nothing to be too concerned with just yet, but... We're going to do the same thing with the UV. Thank you so much once again for your cooperation, man. We're just going to go ahead and go straight through. Once again, same spots, just checking for anything that I might have missed. Mark that up as shadow. And we'll check the back end here. Looks pretty good. Right leg looking pretty good. Left leg looking pretty good. Awesome. Possum. Check through the bowl. Check through the mom cut. Everything's looking pretty good. All right. Seems you got a little bit of a cough there, ma'am. Are you feeling warm, sick by chance? I know you're out there under the, under all that rain, so.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
That first breath did not sound sick. It sounded... That first breath she had sounded demonic. But she's definitely got sick breathing. The first one sounded pretty bad though. Oh god. Uh-oh. 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 It's going in and out between sick and labored. It's going in and out between sick and infected. It's going in and out between sick and infected. Ma'am, are you trying by chance to be a metal vocalist? Because your diaphragm is working overtime, my ma'am. just go ahead and check your temperature here real quick, just for a quick spill. Pulse and temperature are actually normal. So pretty good in the headspace. Still got that cough going on, and again a little bit hoarse in what I was hearing with the tickers. So we're gonna keep that nice and monitored. She's going to liquidation. We're gonna keep that nice and monitored for you. I'm just gonna check real quick what's in the bag, just to check and see if there's any essentials or paraphernalia. Looks like you're good to go. Nice little book on how to quit smoking, huh? All right. Love to see that. Love to see some good solid life changes. Tell you what, you can take that book and you can take all those books and that drink and you can head on over to the liquidation station, the finest water park in the facility. We'll send you some complimentary snacks and drinks for you to enjoy while you enjoy your books and you enjoy your new life change, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and send you off. You have yourself a great day, ma'am.
What do you mean, special processing?
For the most special. All right. And lastly, next. How's it going, buddy? You know the rules, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't okay? Alright, well, I'd like to hear that. Mr. Scott Hill, straight from New York, Chatham Square. Sir, I'm going to go ahead and scan your entire body. You're going to start with the chest, work my way down to the abdomen, check the legs, check the arms, both front and back, with just this flashlight and the UV. Is that okay? Alright, we'll get started. Start with the chest. Looks pretty good. Abdomen, pristine. Have you been working out, sir? Enjoying the fireworks as well. Check the tennis shoes, fresh kicks. Just going to go ahead and look at the back side. Back of the arm, perfect. Back looking great. Didn't bring anything with you. Keeping things nice and simple, making my job that much easier. I appreciate that, sir. Just going to go ahead and take another look with the UV light. Just make sure there was anything that I may or may not have missed. Abdomen's good. Upper right arm fine. Right, left leg. Left. Right, left leg, upper right, upper left, everything looking good. Please forgive my stroke speech right there. I lost my train of thought. Still kind of new to the job. It's my 6th day. You know, I get a little nervous every now and then. All right, sounds pretty good. Looks pretty good, but let's see if it sounds pretty good. All right, breathing is just fine. Just going to go ahead and check your temperature real quick. No need to be nervous. It's looking like everything is in the green, my friend. All right. Immaculate physique, immaculate health. You, sir, are good to go ahead into the survivor block. You have yourself a great rest of your evening. All right. Pretty easy day if I do say so myself. Pretty easy day if I do say so myself. Checkpoint clear, no more entries for the day. Alright. 6 days. Not a bad start. Oh boy, blackout. We'll save that for next time.